Busy day today with DJT. Went down to 26 bucks right now in the after hours, but it had an amazing run. Went all the way, what was it, over 33? Had an amazing run, okay? And listen, people, ask me, hey, father, should I sell it, rebuy it? I can't tell you. People don't understand I'm not a financial planner. I cannot tell you what to do. That's it. Here's what I can tell you. I am a cheerleader for Donald J. Trump. I will never stop believing in Trump. I will never stop believing in Make America Great Again. And I'm a cheerleader for DJT and Truth Social, baby. That's about all I can tell you. You have to make up your mind of what, if you want to be a part of DJT, if you don't want to be a part of DJT, if you want to hold it, if you want to sell it, that's up to you. That's not up to me. But here's what is up to me. A little piano baby. Never surrender. Donald Trump. Fist in the air. Never stop fighting song by Apefather. Forget about it. Should be played at every Trump rally. Rocky Balboa style. This is like Rocky 4. Forget about it. Thank you, Wendy. What's up there? We got a lot of people here. Is it Geraldo, Ray's, Wendy, you has, Hunter DJ? Thank you for listening. Thank you for coming to the live stream. I do have a big head. Forget about it. I got big bowls too. Forget about it. Anyway, we're just talking about the stock DJT. That's Donald Trump stock. Had a little bit of a crazy day today, but it doesn't make too much of a difference to me because it's all about November 5th for me, baby. That is the day I believe that Trump will win and he will be victorious and he will be the 47th president of the United States of America, of which I feel that it's going to go parabolic. It's going to go crazy, DJT. I've been talking about this thing before the merger, okay? I was talking about this thing when it was like pennies on the dollar, and then we saw it go up to when it was DWAC before the merger, 175 a share. When the merger took place, we saw it go to 80 a share. So I've been with this thing from the very beginning, And I feel it's going to go much higher than those two prices. But again, I am not a financial planner. Well, I got Kuwait in the house here. I don't give financial advice. Don't listen to anything I'm saying. I'm not telling you who to vote for. I'm not telling you who to support. I'm voting for Trump. I support Donald J. Trump. I want to make America great again, baby. And that's the bottom line. Oh, which is why my favorite movie is Rocky Balboa. Adrian told Rocky one word. She says, win. And that's what I want Trump to do. I wrote a song called Trump Win. Trump win. Make America great again. Trump wins. Make America great again. Forget about it. Trump win. We got The Rock here. How you doing? Eddie. How you doing, Eddie? Do Elton John. I can't do anything that's copyrighted, brother. I just can't do it. Every single live stream, I do a copyrighted song. You know what it is with YouTube? They don't break your balls when you do like short videos. So like, let's say I did like if you look, I did a Rocket Man before, Elton John, just to give you an example. I said, this is the perfect song. If you do a search for Apefather, this is the perfect song to play for DJT. And I did a cover of Rocket Man. Now, they don't bother you, but if you do it on a live stream, forget about it. Forget about it. They'll say it's not eligible for monetization. I can't do it, man. But I can do all my original music. That I can do. I'm trying to get, you're killing it, bro, as always. Trump wins. Oh, thank you. Harley Chopper, 1977. I was born in 1977, too. That's another thing we got in common, brother. I'm 47 years old. Forget about it. Just like Trump is going to be the 47th president of the United States of America. This is all happening November 5th. Get out there, register to vote. Voting is very important. You do have a voice. You do have the opportunity to make our country great again. So my real name is Richie, Richie, Lavoie, Levoi. Let me repeat that. First name, Richie, Richie. Oh, I'm a New Yorker, all right. My last name is Lavoie, Levoi. In Sicily, it was Lavoiani, but my family had to do what they had to do to get into the country. You understand, you capiche? Talking about I'm a New Yorker, I'm going to do a couple of songs I wrote for New York. Forget about it, Bull Trader. In a Brooklyn state of mind. So this one, thank you, Bull Trader. God bless you. He always supports me. Bull Trader is a true ape brother. God bless you. I love Bull Trader. We're going to do the Brooklyn song. Now, the reason I'm going to dedicate that to Bull Trader, he's in a Brooklyn state of mind. Best pizza, L&B Spumoni Gardens. Stillwell Avenue and 86th Street in Brooklyn, New York. That's where I was born and raised. If you do a search, again, my first name, if you do a search for Richie on YouTube, Richie, and then my last name, Lavoie, Levoi. You think like Richie Lavoie loves Chips Ahoy? Oh! Richie, Richie, Lavoie. Levoi, and then type in the Brooklyn song viral video. That's my second YouTube channel, and it's dedicated to one video, one song, the Brooklyn song. Richie Lavoie, the Brooklyn song viral video. Bull Trader, please, if you get an opportunity, please go to my second YouTube channel. If you could like write a comment, brother, that would mean the world to me, man. It's, again, Richie Lavoie. Do a search on YouTube. Levoi, the Brooklyn song viral video. This one's for Bull Trader. This is the Brooklyn song. This is an original song I wrote. Grew up on the Coney Island side. Hot dogs and Nathan's in a Cyclone for a ride. Cruising down 86th Street. Got my windows open, blasting music with a beat. Saturday night at Bay Ridge. Picked up a girl and made out under the Verrazano Bridge. Late night food at Del Rio Diner. Nothing makes me feel finer than good old Brooklyn is on my mind. Only Brooklyn, one of a kind. I want Brooklyn to always be home to me. That's for Bull Trader. God bless you, brother. And if you watch that video, it's funny you talk about the best pizza. I have a whole, like, you know, it's a video that has all the best pizzerias, best Italian restaurant in Brooklyn. Like, I have a whole like show going on this video, and you would love it. You know, it's got L&B Spumoni Gardens, it's got John's Deli, it's got Cappuccino on the Bay, it's got everything. Forget about it. So once again, if you search on YouTube, type in my name, Richie. This is the YouTube search. Richie, Richie, Lavoie, Levoi, and then put in the Brooklyn song viral video. Richie Lavoie, the Brooklyn song viral video. You'll find the second YouTube channel and the Brooklyn song. I love you, Bull Trader. It's Lavoie. It's spelled L-E as in Edward, V as in Victor, O as in Oreo, and I as in Idaho. Levoi. I got another one for you. This is I'm a New Yorker. I love the blues. One of my favorite, this guy's breaking balls here. Levoi. One of my favorite blues artists, Stevie Ray Vaughan. I wanted to write like a Texas Roadhouse blues. You know, it's like a. But when I wrote the lyrics, I wrote, I'm a New Yorker, because that's what I am, baby. So this is another original song by Richie Lavoie, a.k.a. the Apefather. I'm a New Yorker. Oh! I'm a New Yorker, but nothing's gonna stand in my way. I'm a New Yorker, fighting the past traffic every day. Got places to go, people to see, every second counts in New York City. I'm a New Yorker, I need a lot of cash to get by. I'm a New Yorker, my dreams are limits on to the sky. Gotta be the best, can't settle for less if you're gonna make it in New York City. Piano solo will blow you away. Yorker. I wanna see my face on billboards. I'm a New Yorker. My name in lights is my reward. Hard work and determination, sacrifice and motivation, going to do what it takes. I'm a New Yorker, and I'm determined to reach the top. I'm a New Yorker, I have to keep moving and never stop. This city never sleeps, neither do I. Gotta keep working hard until I die to make it. I'm a New Yorker, I can't stop until I make it in New York. I'm a New Yorker, I can't stop until I make it in New York. Come on. I'm a New Yorker, forget about it. Thank you, Bull Trader, I love you. Would you sing me the new KSI for $5? I have no idea. What is the new KSI? Like I said, I can't do copyrighted material. This psychopathic guy, dynamic synergistics. This guy is such a lunatic. This guy. They Brooklyn Magazine wrote a beautiful article, right, about the Brooklyn song. And this Mama Luke here, this Studad, he writes them back. And he's like, are you sure that you want this guy representing Brooklyn? What a psychopath, man. Really, you got a lot of time on your hands, dynamic synergistics. But despite your efforts, Brooklyn Magazine still wrote the article and still called it the most heartfelt song ever written about Brooklyn and Kings County. So, hey, I'm a keeping it real. How many years have I been playing? I've been playing since I'm 10 years old. I'm 47 now, 37 years. Forget about it. Forget about it. Angie, the woman with the beautiful hands of gold. Look, I don't wish anybody to have a heart attack. I wish everybody the best of health, okay? But he is a piece of garbage, that guy. She writes a message to Brooklyn Magazine. Do you really want this guy representing Brooklyn? I come from Brooklyn. I'm born and raised in Brooklyn, you mother effer. I know, but it's just pathetic. Dynamic synergistics. It's really pathetic, man. Better than Chuck Berry and Little Richard. I don't know about that. Forget about it. Good golly, Miss Molly. Sure like the home. You know, I got to tell you something, man. Talking about Chuck Berry, we're going to do the Donald Trump Boogie Woogie Blues here. Forget about it. Let's do a little Donald Trump Boogie Woogie Make America Great Again Blues. Forget about it. That's the Donald Trump Boogie Woogie. Make America Great Again. Thank you, Angie. Matthew the King. We got the King. Wise men say only Matthew and Elvis are the kings, but I can't help falling in love with Angie, the woman with the hands of gold. Forget about it. You know, I wrote another song. It's called Trump. Make our borders secure. Let's do a little bit of that one. Keep our borders safe and secure. we're all immigrants. I say this every live stream. I'm all for good people coming into our country, good-hearted people that have a good trade. God bless them, and they want to make their lives better. They want to make their families' lives better, but they got to come through a legal process. I'm sorry. They got to come through a legal process. We have to do a full background check because we don't want murderers. We don't want the worst people in the world coming into our country. We have to protect our country. That's the bottom line, okay? So that's why I love Trump, because he's all about keeping our border safe and secure, and that's something I think we should all agree on. It doesn't matter if you're a Republican. It doesn't matter if you're a Democrat, right? We should all agree on that, I think. But some psychopathic people want to turn it into a race thing. They want to make it like you're racist, that you want to have your border secure. I'm not racist. And that comment, by the way, that you sent, Dynamic Synergistics, about, you know, that Brooklyn now doesn't have really any more Italians left. You know, that now it's like United Nations, you got the Russians, you got Asian. I'm not prejudiced. I was just stating a fact like that. It's like you're turning it to like a prejudice thing. It's not a prejudice thing. When I was a kid growing up in Brooklyn, it was Italians. That's all and now it's not. That's all I was saying in that video, you know. I'm not saying there's anything bad with that. When I was at John's Deli, I ordered a chicken Parmesan Hero. And there was an Asian guy next to me, and he ordered a meatball Parmesan Hero. We both sat down. We were shaking hands. I was telling him about all the good things in Brooklyn. I got no problem with nobody, you sick mother effer. I was just making a point. I was just making a point that Brooklyn changed. Everything with these people everything's racist. Everything you say. It's not racist. Okay. I am the most racist. I'm not racist at all. Okay. I hate everybody. I hate everybody equally. I never said that I hate anybody. Okay, you're putting words in my mouth. I just said that the neighborhood changed. The neighborhood changed, and it's a fact. It's not like I'm saying this. It's like make believe. It's true. Most of the Italians, you have to understand, they bought these houses in Brooklyn back in like the 40s, a lot of them, who knows when, and they paid like nothing. They paid like 20, 30,000. My grandmother in our house in Benson Avenue, I think she paid 40,000. And my father sold it for over $1 million. I mean, you can't blame anybody, right? Someone's going to come to them with like $1.2 million, $1.3 million, $1.4 million, and they paid what, 20, 30,000 for the house. They're going to sell. So I understand completely, but it's just that it changed. That's all I'm saying to you. Like I would go to, like I'll give you an example, okay? I go to like Ravioli Fair, the greatest place in the world for Italian food. They had the greatest fresh mozzarella, pizza rustica for Easter. Forget about it. Now it's a martial arts studio, okay? You know what I mean? The Vegas Diner on 86th Street, right off 15th Avenue, the Vegas Diner, greatest diner in the world, right? Now it's all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet, okay? Things changed. That's all I'm saying to you. I'm not saying I'm just saying it changed, okay? You want to take it to the next level. But anyway, forget about it. Let's do a little Trump. Stop inflation. We got to stop inflation. The price of food is insane. People are working 2 jobs, 3 jobs. Trump's got to come into office, number 47, end inflation. Let's do it. This is another original song I wrote. I try to mix up my Trump music and my original music I write that have lyrics. Mark Bishop, how you doing? He's my brother, Mark. A great man. Back to the Future, my other brother is here. My DJT brother. Went down a little bit today. No big deal. No big deal. Just better prices to buy at, lower, more affordable prices to buy at. I'm not giving, obviously, financial advice. You got to do whatever you want to do. I'm not telling you what to do. Hey, Tommy's Touch. Yeah, it went down. Listen, I don't think Trump sold. That was the rumor on the street. I'm not worried. I have zero fear. The rumor on the street was that Trump sold. You want to know something? I wouldn't even blame him if he sold. And then he could maybe buy back in. Listen, you have to understand that Donald Trump has like 130, million shares. Every single time that stock, the DJT goes up 1 point. Could you imagine this? He's making $130 million. Could you imagine? So you got to understand, right? Like when September 20th came and Trump had the right to sell, and the other insiders had the right to sell, it was at like nothing, right? What was it like? It went to a low of $12. And then since then, it rose all the way up to over $33 a share. So every time, I'm trying to make a point to all of you, every time it goes up $1, Trump he makes on paper $130 million. So I wouldn't blame Trump. Would you blame him? Would you blame him if he sold at like 33 and then like let it drop down and then he rebought it? I would. I would be, oh my God, I can't even imagine. I mean, well, look, the guy's a billionaire. The guy has a ton of money. But I don't know. How would you feel? It would freak me out. Like every time that stock would go down $1, I would freak. If I was losing $130 million, oh my God. Could you imagine that? You know what I mean? Back to the Future. Wouldn't you freak out? Wouldn't you like what would you do Back to the Future if you saw DJT, right, go from 33 down to say 25? Basically, you just lost over $1 billion back on paper. You lost like what? 1.3 billion? Holy cow. Like Phil Rizzuto from the Yankees. Holy cow. I would not be happy if I lost 1.3 billion on paper. No, I'm not saying I would hold, but I mean that's just like a mental FUCK. Now, listen, again, you could have sold at 33 and then rebought at 25, But anyway, Trump is okay. We don't have to worry about the Donald. He's got tons of money. Tons of money. You see all these psychopathic liberals. They keep saying the guy's broke. These people are brainwashed, deranged Norman Bates psychos. I read the comments. They're like, this guy is a loser. There's a book, right? It's called The Lucky Loser. And, obviously psychopathic liberal left mother effers wrote this. And the whole point is that he's probably broke. That's the point of what they're saying. Yeah, he's broke. Yeah, he's broke. The guy's got real estate all over the world. He's got 400 million in his bank account. I mean, just in cash, not including his assets. His assets are worth many billions, right? DJT, right now it's worth about $3 billion. I would say his stake's worth about $3 billion. I don't think he's broke. All right, these people are psychos. We're not a cult. Listen, Make America Great Again, MAGA, is a bunch of patriots. We're patriots. We love our country. Okay, we love our country. And if you really think about it, all the things that we believe in really truly is to make America great again. Like, let's talk about it. Let's talk about what MAGA believes in, okay? We want strong borders. Is that a bad thing? I just don't understand. How is that bad? Could someone please explain to me, like I'm a 6-year-old, having borders where we're protecting illegal immigrants from coming into our country who could be freaking coming from mental asylums, killers. They could be coming out into our country, of which then the Democrats give them everything for free. They give them free food, free housing, health insurance, for the price of a vote. Like Elon Musk said it the best, in these crazy liberal states like California, they're passing laws that you don't even have to show your ID anymore. You could vote. You could just come in and say, I'm friggin' Carlos Santana. You don't have to show, you don't have to show any ID. You don't have to show nothing, and then you could vote. Yeah, that's a good thing, right? That's crazy. Listen, Donald Trump did more for the border than any president in history. All right, so just cut your shit. Stop hating on a guy. The guy took a bullet to his head. He could have died, Donald Trump. And what does he do? He gets up. He says, "Fight!" That's a man. It's a man who loves our country. That's right. Back to Listen, I don't know what you hate Donald Trump for. The guy's a multi-billionaire. He's trying to help America. He's trying to do things like, look, people say he's all for the rich, right? This is bullshit. He's for everyone. He wants to cut taxes on people who earn tips. That's not for the super rich. He wants to cut taxes on people who work overtime. That's blue collar workers. That's beautiful. And then the tax cuts he wants to give, to corporations. It's for jobs. It's to help people get jobs, work. You understand? Everything he does when a company leaves America, I agree that he wants to put tariffs. If a company wants to, I don't care if goods and services cost more. I don't give a shit. You got to teach these corporations a lesson. Build in America. That's it. Build your manufacturing plant in America, like what he did with John Deere. I love Trump. I mean, I think that everything he's doing is beautiful. It's to make America great again. When Trump was the president, listen, we weren't going through this. People weren't like struggling. We weren't struggling to put food on the table. We weren't struggling to put gasoline in our car. We weren't struggling, to buy a home. This is why Kamala Harris knows it. Why do you think one of her like whatever you want to call it promises? I think it's a broken promise because I don't think she's going to be able to do it. But she's promising she wants to give first time home buyers $25,000 towards the purchase of their first home because she knows that it's literally the American dream is gone. You can't even buy a home anymore. Could you imagine someone starting off in life? They're like in their 20s, early 20s, and it's a one income family, maybe the wife's pregnant, And that's another thing, abortion. That's another big subject. It's like, look, I feel like a woman does have the right to get an abortion. If a woman was a victim of rape, incest, a violent crime, she has the right. It's her body. She has the right. Now, I know every Republican is pro life, but I'm open minded. I'm open minded. I want what's best for America. Of course, I think a woman has the right to get an abortion, but she has to do it soon, right? Don't you agree? She can't be doing it like, the ninth month. She can't be doing it, in the eighth month. You got to do it ASAP. I mean, if that's the way I see it. If someone was raped or a victim of something, a horrible crime. If it wasn't a horrible crime, then it's just about she can't afford the baby. There's a lot of options. There's adoption. Maybe family might want to get involved, and you also got to see what the husband wants. People always talk about the women. The husband has a say too. Or if it's not the husband, it's just whatever you is a boyfriend. He's got a say too. So I'm all for like positive things. You understand? Like here, is this? Do you think it's fair that hardworking Americans, okay, that were affected by Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton are struggling right now? Their houses could be destroyed, all of their property. And, I mean, I don't know what's going on with FEMA. One minute they don't have money, then they do have money. I know I'm reading comments, though. A lot of people are struggling. And it just pisses me off when President Biden is giving like 2.5 billion to Ukraine. He's giving 2.5 billion. You got to worry about Americans first. That's the bottom line. You got to help the home front. You understand? You got to help the home front. Help Americans. And then you can worry about the rest of the world. Well, you're determined to say we're a cult. We're not a cult. We're patriots. There's a difference. We are patriots of our great country. We just want to see Americans. Listen, don't you? I don't know if you're from America. I don't know if you're an American, but don't you want to see Americans like be able to afford food for their family, hardworking Americans. We don't want handouts. We're willing to work hard, but it's got to be a fair marketplace. You know, it's everything's going crazy. Everything is flipping out. The price of, the coronavirus, it was crazy. Like the casinos, they all shut down. We had to do it though. It was no choice. President Trump had to do it. He saved millions of lives. But the problem is now all these casinos, like in Vegas, they're still trying to recover all that money. I had a friend of mine who went to Vegas recently. He told me that you go to restaurants, it's like for like two people, it's like $500-600. It's crazy. So there's a lot of crazy things going on, but I believe that Trump is going to fix everything. He's going to regulate it. I love Trump. He just comes in and he gets things done. I got you. But the problem, Mark Bishop here. Let's see. Yeah, he's bringing this guy. He looks gray. He doesn't understand this guy. You can't brainwash Mark. He's brainwashed. What are you gonna do? Trump, 2024, and if possible, I wish he would stay in office forever. Okay, forever. I love that guy. You know what I love about Trump? I think about the '90s. He was billions of dollars in debt, and he fought back, and he actually did the greatest corporate comeback in history. Okay, the real estate market crashed, and he was billions and billions of dollars in debt. But he went to the banks, and he's strong. He's a leader. Don't you understand? He's a leader. And he told the banks, he said, "Listen, you want your money back that I owe you? Well, then you're gonna have to give me even more money. Okay, you have to give me even more money." I mean, that's a leader, man. That's someone who's tough. He fought back, and he winded up making great deals, and he got himself on top again. See, I feel in life that you shouldn't be judged when you win. You should be judged when you lose. A great leader has to have hard times too. You can't always be a winner. You can't always win, 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 because when you're truly tested is when you lose. And then you see if you can get back. You can see if you can get back on your feet. Okay? And that's what a song I wrote. Everybody's got problems. It's really about that. It's like a Michael Jackson type of vibe. It's got a really funky groove to it, funky bass line. The song is about we all fall. We could lose our jobs. We could lose money. We could lose our girlfriends, our wives. We could lose our loved ones. But the thing is that no matter how hard we get hit, we got to be like Rocky Balboa. We got to get up. It's like you think of Mick, from Rocky, Get up, you son of a bitch, because Mickey loves you. You got to get up. And every problem has a solution. So let me show you that song. Everybody's got problems, but every problem has a solution. Let's go. When your love ends before your eyes, everybody's got problems. Losing your job, kissing it goodbye. Everybody's got problems. You can't hide. You can't hide. Life could beat you up bad. It's easy to just give up. Don't get knocked down. You gotta get mad. Fight back and be the one standing up. When your love ends before your eyes, everybody's got problems. Losing your job, kissing it goodbye. Everybody's got problems. You can't hide. Every problem has a solution. Remember that. Forget about it. Duct tape. Every booty has problems, especially when you got a big booty like mine, duct tape. How you doing, brother? Oh, this is the most beautiful woman in the world here. Starla Sky. God bless you. She is, and I mean, I got to tell you, the beautiful things that Fool's Errand, he put out this beautiful video. I put it on my community page, complimented the Brooklyn song in such a beautiful way, saying, I want to help you. I want to help you get this song viral. And Starla, too, Starla Sky. God bless you. Let's do the Brooklyn song for Starla Sky. Forget about it. Grew up on the Coney Island side. Hot dogs and Nathan's in the Cyclone for a ride. Cruising down 86th Street. Got my windows open, blasting music with a beat. Saturday night at Bay Ridge. Picked up a girl and made out under the Verrazano Bridge. Late night food at Del Rio Diner. Nothing makes me feel finer than good old Brooklyn is on my mind. Only Brooklyn, one of a kind. I want Brooklyn to always be home to me. She's a beautiful person. That's for you. Starla Sky, God bless you. We got a Vincent Smith here. I am singing from my gut. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Vincent? It's all gut. Anyway, I'm going to show you the romantic side of Apefather. You know, I write love songs too. Can you believe that? When I was young, I wanted to be a rock star. I told at the time, she was my girlfriend, now she's my wife. I said, listen, I'm sorry. I'm not ready to get married. This is when I was like in my early 20s. Long time ago. I'm 47 now. Now we're married with 2 kids. We have a beautiful life. Forget about it. But I told her, I want to be a rock star. I made a big mistake. We broke up for a year. You know, what's up there, Ed? Yeah, this is the one that she knows, Starla. This is Back Into My Arms. I used this to get her back. It worked. So let's do that one, baby. You'll hear a lot of Billy Joel in this. You'll hear like Miami 2017, Seeing the Lights Go Out on Broadway. I like the intro. I'm a big Billy Joel fan. I had a Billy Joel tribute band. This is original Back Into My Arms. So many nights I wish that you were here, girl. You're living your life since I let you get away. Now I called you on the telephone and you seem surprised to hear from me. All I wanted was to tell you how much I was sorry I hurt you. Now I want you back into my arms. I can change all my mistakes. If you just take one more chance, I promise you there's no more heartaches. I want you back. Come back into my arms. Sometimes you don't know what you got till you lost it. I want you back, but I know I can't force it. You might have lost all your love for me. Now you just want to be free. not giving up that easily. I'm determined to make you see how I feel. Now I want you back into my arms. I can change all my mistakes. If you just take one more chance, I promise you there's no more heartaches. I want you back, girl. Come back into my arms. I can't believe that it seems you made up your mind. Why do I still feel the same after all this time? I don't know if I will ever get you out of my mind. Now I want you back into my arms, yeah. Now I want you back into my arms. That's the romantic side of Apefather. Lots of happy chords. That's how I got my wife back, duct tape. You know, I love you, Starla Sky. She's the best in the world. God bless you. She says phenomenal. That means a lot to me. Beautiful. Thank you. I can play the piano, but I can't sing. Lucky. I don't really think listen, I'm a songwriter. You know, I don't really consider myself a singer. I'm a piano player first and foremost. You know, my training is on the piano. Singing, I do it because I have a connection to the songs. You know what I mean? Thank you, Justin. Do I have kids? I have 2 kids. I have Michael and Sophia. Sophia is going to be 11 in January, and Michael just turned 14. I actually wrote songs. I'll give you a little taste. When Michael was born, God bless him, I was listening a lot to Frank Sinatra. And I wanted to write like a Frank Sinatra's type of vibe, like a swing. And he always gets mad at me, my son, because the song was written when he was a bambino, a little baby, you know? So he's like, I'm like, Michael, I love you. Michael, I need you. You're my baby boy. He gets embarrassed, you know? But yeah, I'll show you the song. This is when my son was born, Michael. I was so happy. I was so proud to be a father. You were born on an October day, made me happy in a special way I never felt before. Now my life has a new meaning, and the stars just keep on gleaming. It's all because of you. I have a lot to learn, I have a lot to teach. We'll do it together. My love for you will last forever. Michael, I love you. Michael, I need you. Michael, you're my baby boy. Michael, you are my son. Michael, my life's begun. Michael, we're gonna have so much fun. You're growing up so fast, I want every moment to last. I can see it at a glance. You are a teenager, you are a man. I hope you will always understand. I am here for you. No matter what you need, you can count on me to guide you in the right direction, give you all of my attention. Michael, I love you. Michael, I need you. Michael, you're my baby boy. Michael, you are my son. Michael, my life's begun. Michael, we're gonna have so much fun. That's the Michael song for my son. I love you, Duct Tape. Thank you again. Good night. Buona notte. That's awesome. Your son should be honored. Thank you, Starless Sky. Thank you, Garlic Eater. My daughter Sophia, I think, is here. Is that my daughter? I wrote a song for her too. But again, it's when she was a little Bella Ragazza. She's always beautiful, my daughter. This is when she was a little girl. So I talk about Barbie dolls. You know, she's like, I grew out of that. You know, she's a big girl now. But you know, when she was first born, I wrote this song. It's called Sophia. The most beautiful girl in the world is named Sophia. The most beautiful girl in the world is named Sophia. I love her with all of my heart, Sophia. I knew it right from the start, Sophia. The day that you were born, the angels played their horns. You are a gift from heaven above. Your daddy's little girl, beautiful, you are my pearl. You made my life complete. You're every breath I take, you are my heartbeat. The most beautiful girl in the world is named Sophia. Beautiful girl in the world is named Sophia. I love her with all of my heart, Sophia. I knew it right from the start, Sophia. Yeah, it's a little song for Sophia, my daughter. Grazie. Prego, Sophia. So, yeah, I even wrote a song for my wife. Thank you, Starla Sky. I love you. You're the best. She's the best, Starla. I can't do copyrighted material, Zach. I'm sorry, man. Please forgive me because YouTube will say this is not eligible for monetization. Thank you, Justin Henry. This one is a song I wrote for my wife, Jennifer. It's called Jennifer. All the Jennifers in the world would appreciate this one here. I remember when I first looked in your eyes. It was destiny. We were both surprised. From this moment on, there is something very strong that we felt inside. Now my Jennifer has stars in her eyes when she looks at me. When we first kissed, I knew there was something about you that was meant for me, and I knew I love Jennifer. We spent all our time together every night. When we are apart, something is not right. You became a part of my heart and my soul. My life is finally whole. There was something about you that was meant for me, and I knew I love Jennifer. You're the one I want to spend my life. Start a family with you as my wife. There is nothing that we can't get through. I'm so lucky that I found you. Forever, it's you and me. Now my Jennifer has stars in her eyes when she looks at me. When we first kissed, I knew there was something about you that was meant for me, and I knew I love Jennifer, and I love Jennifer. That's the original song I wrote for my wife, Jennifer. Rough Riders anthem. You're funny. HK, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Stola. Thank you, Stola Sky. And thank you, Mr. Chavez here. Thank you so much, Mr. Is it Geronimo? Geronimo. God bless. I can't do copyrighted material, brother. Oh, Rough Riders, where's it go? Stop, shop, pull them down, pull them up, shop. Something like that, right? Oh, and the Rough Riders, oh. Something like that, right? Give a dog a bone, he'll find his way home. Oh, I love you guys. Justin, Henry, Back to the Future. God bless. God bless all of you. I got to do the one I wrote for my mom. It's only right. I wrote my mother's name is Josephine, and I wrote a beautiful song for her as well. So, yeah. Josephine, you were there to guide me. You were there beside me, and I can count on you. Josephine, you're the inspiration, and you are my best friend, now until the end. Years passed us by, and I realize how much I've learned from you. Mistakes I've made, you showed me the way to make it all brand new. Josephine, you were there to guide me. You were there beside me, and I can count on you. Josephine, you're the inspiration, and you are my best friend, now until the end. You always believed that I can achieve everything that I dream, until that day. Ignore what they say, follow your destiny. Josephine, you were there to guide me. You were there beside me, and I can count on you. Josephine, you're the inspiration, and you are my best friend, now until the end. Josephine, you always will believe in me. You stood by my side every day of Josephine, you are the inspiration of everything I do. Mom, you know I love you. Josephine, you were there to guide me. You were there beside me, and I can count on you. Josephine, you're the inspiration, and you are my best friend, now until the end. That's the original song, Josephine. That was written for my mom. Moms are the best. You only have one mom. That's right, Starless Sky. Wow, Scotland in the house. Thank you, Steve17. Times 5. Subscribed and liked. God bless you. Thank you. Is it Ptolemy Gray? God bless. Ptolemy Gray. I'm going to be finishing up soon. I'm going to watch a little movie with my wife. Forget about it downstairs. I'm all about Trump. I've been playing since I'm 10 years old. I'm 47 now. I've been singing a lot. Let me show you some of my piano skills here. This is a jazz song I wrote. It's called Funk a la Richie. My favorite jazz piano player was Chick Corea. So this has got like a Latin jazz feel to it. It's an instrumental, yeah. I love Latin jazz. I play all styles of music. Forget about it. I love it all. I love it all. Thank you, Steve. I don't know if you heard my Trump song yet. This was, I'm trying to get this one famous because I love Donald Trump. Make America Great Again. This is called, it's got a classical vibe to it. It's called Donald J. Trump. Fist in the air, never stop fighting, never surrender. Let's do it. That's one for Donald Trump. Trump Vance 2024. This is pre-recorded. No, it's not. I'm playing right now. Fight. That's right, Mark. See, this is me playing right now. Not pre-recorded. This is live. It is live. Papa Noble. Same hand movements. No, it's different hand movements. He's funny, this guy. But anyway, what are we going to do here? We'll finish off with, I love Frank Sinatra. This is one I wrote for Frank Sinatra and Ava Gardner. One of my favorite movies, I don't know if you ever saw it, with Warren Beatty, is Bugsy. You can never call him Bugsy, Ben Siegel. Forget about it. But that's the name of the movie. And, he had a similar marriage with Victoria Hill that Frank Sinatra had with Ava Gardner. They loved each other, but she drove him bazza, we say in Italian. She drove him bazzo. Crazy, that means. 1 minute she's with him, next minute she's off to Spain. She wants to be with the Spanish drummer. She wants to be with the bullfighter. She drove Frank Sinatra crazy. But at the end, he was totally in love with her. It's called The Last Time I Seen Her, original song. Time I seen her, she was walking out on me just like she did before. Last time I seen her, she was walking out on me, yeah. I called her up this morning just to see what's going on. Maybe we'll spend some time in a restaurant or drinking cocktails with wine. Yeah. We've been going out on and off for a couple of years. The girl needed her space. Sometimes I wonder if I'm really her taste. But baby, when you're not around, my soul cries out, how much you're perfect for me. I have no doubts, but you have to make a big decision for me. Girl, can't you see how I need you? The last time I seen her, she was walking out on me just like she did before. Last time I seen her, she was walking out on me, little piano solo. But baby, when you're not around, my soul cries out, how much you're perfect for me. I have no doubts, but you have to make a big decision for me. Girl, can't you see how I need you? The last time I seen her, she was walking out on me just like she did before. Last time I seen her, she was walking out on me, The last time I seen her, she was walking out on me just like she did before. Last time I seen her, she was walking out on me, Forget about it, Madon. God bless all of you for listening. God bless everybody. Golden Codex, I love you. Mark Bischoff, all of you are the best. Starla, Sky, forget about it. I appreciate it. Back to the Future, Bull Trader, all of you are the best. I'm going to run to go watch a little movie with my wife, Jennifer. Buona notte, ciao. Everything I said in this live stream is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. It is not political advice. I'm not a politician. Not yet. Not yet. But I am the greatest entertainer who's ever lived on planet Earth and the entire universe. What's his name? Starla, give my best to Fool's Aaron. He's the best. Tell him God bless him. Stevie, you're the best too. 17 times 5. Have a good night. Buona notte. Ciao. I'll be back soon.